So we go to Japan in exactly 1 week, which is very exciting, but it's also very stressful. We have some new products coming, which are some pleated shorts and some cargo shorts. See, I'm going to Japan for a month. So if we don't kind of do like a photo shoot now and get like some marketing cranking, we're not going to be able to drop these for a while. So we would like to get ahead of it and kind of get photo shoots done so we can start marketing while I'm away. So I'm planning a photo shoot for next week. But in the meantime, I need to be making space in our storage. So as a small brand, obviously everything is done in-house. Marketing, logistics, manufacturing, design, everything, it's all done in-house. So I handle more of the content, marketing, logistics, that side of things, where Goni is handling more manufacturing, designing, like product focused, which I think is good. I think we're both obviously still heavily involved in each area, but I think it's good both having like our own main area to focus on and where we strive in. And Goni also works FIFO, so it kind of just made sense for me to be handling all the logistics. I live in a 1-by-1 apartment, so as you could imagine, we don't have a lot of room for storage up there. Everything is kept in this little storage room. It's not pretty, it's kind of like organized chaos at the moment, but as we also have a fashion thrift that we're attending while I'm in Japan, Goni's going to be handling that, so I thought I would get everything looking pristine, do a stock count, and just have everything ready and easy for him to handle. Count everything, reorganize the boxes, make sure we're making the most of the space. 1-bedroom apartment, not really any space, and this is our storage unit, so we kind of have to balance stock for the business and also me and Kelly's personal items that, we use for storage. So yeah, it's a little bit tough, but yeah, make the most of it. So I've just started packing for Japan because we leave in a couple days. There's a lot of things to go through, just making sure everything's clean, making sure I don't forget anything. But before I put everything away, I wanted to show you guys everything I picked up for Japan, which I know it's a little bit diabolical spending money on clothes before I go to Japan, but it was needed, I feel. It definitely wasn't needed, but I'm very happy with all the purchases, and it's something that I'm definitely going to wear. They're all things that I'm going to wear when I'm back in Perth as well, so it's justified. The cost per wear is going to get the job done. A few non-clothing related items is, I got this little accessory for my camera. It's like a mini tripod. It's called a Mantis Pod by PGY Tech. It's literally just a mini tripod, which I think would be like really useful for Japan, like when I'm in like tight spots and stuff. And it's got a quick release plate, which is the same as on my actual tripod, which is cool. But it's also got this little clip that like pops out, so you can hang it on stuff. So like, I don't know, you can hang it off a door, or I don't know. I just think it'll be cool in Japan to like, when I'm not bringing around my big tripod, I can just find things to hook stuff on. But yeah, I thought that was a little handy thing, and I'm definitely going to be using that in Perth, so that's fine. This thing isn't really, I didn't even buy this for Japan or anything. This is just something I found on Amazon, which is really useful already. It's just a little pad that like I stick to my laptop, and it holds your hard drive or your SSD, just to keep it like attached to your laptop while you're editing, because I would have this just dangling around, and if it falls apart while you're like editing, and if this ever corrupted on me, I'd probably cry, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that was only like $15 off Amazon. That was a really good pickup. Now onto the fun things, the clothing. So first is, I got some shorts, but these are actually our shorts, Kaizen shorts. Kaizen. We are actually doing a photo shoot for these tomorrow. I reckon it's taken us probably like nearly 2 years to get these right. there's a lot of, so it's a massive story of what went wrong. But we made it there in the end, and we're finally going to drop these. So I'm very keen to shoot these. These are just black pleated shorts on some cotton twill. Got like 2 really deep pleats in there, so they're really like voluminous, which is everything I want in a short. And they're like the perfect length. They're not too long. They just like sit like right at the knee, which is perfect. Made the same things, but in this like bone color, and we put cargo pockets on them, and also like a different back pocket design, which I'm really cool. Oh yeah, the back is also elasticated, so you can like go between sizes if you wanted. Super keen to shoot these tomorrow. These are like the best fitting shorts I've ever owned, so I'm very stoked with how they've come out. These next 2 ones are from one of my favorite brands. They've actually like ruined every other pair of pants I've owned because these pants just fit so perfect. Every time I put on like another pair of pants, I instantly hate them because I compare them to these pants. So I've had the black pleated pants for probably like 2 years, and I've worn them religiously. They are just the best fitting pair of pants I've ever owned. So naturally, I've got them in 2 other colors. Got them in white, which is going to be hard to see, but they're just white pleated pants. I actually owned those like a year and a half ago. I bought them for an all white party that we went to in Malaysia, and I wore them then once and then sold them on Depop because I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to need white pants. And then I don't know, fast forward a year and a half later, I figured out that I wanted white pants. And then also have them in this sand color, which also funny. I bought these like, I reckon probably like a year ago, but I bought them in a size too big for me because they sold out in my size. So I was like, I'll buy them in a size too big, and then I'll just get them tailored. And naturally, they just sat in my closet for a year, and I just didn't get them tailored because I'm just that lazy. But I literally got them tailored. Like, we picked them up 2 days ago. Oh no, yesterday. No, this morning. Picked them up this morning. And they fit perfect. They fit exactly like my other ones. So I'm very happy to have them for Japan. This is just a plain black hoodie from Nothing But You Know. I actually found this on Depop for $50, which I am insanely stoked about. That is like such a steal. I haven't owned just a pullover hoodie in years. This is like my first one for years. Like this is a zip up. But a pullover hoodie I don't know why I just never bought one. So I'm very happy to have just a plain black pullover hoodie. I feel like that is just a wardrobe essential. Probably going to be an airport fit. These next 3 things are probably like, these are definitely my favorite pieces that I've got. I've been wanting to get a couple of these for a while, so I'm pretty stoked. A couple of them were pretty impulse decisions, like I probably shouldn't have spent that much money, but I'm very happy about it. This one is the panel jacket from Observe Gallery. It is a Melbourne brand that I have followed for a very long time and just have never bought anything from. But I think this sold out and then they restocked it, and I just couldn't say no. It was also on my birthday, so I was like, a little birthday present. But this is a really, really nice jacket. It's got like a button on the collar as well. So you can pop the collar, button it up, so it's kind of like a funnel neck, which is pretty cool. It's honestly almost like between a shirt and a jacket. It's got pockets in the sides, it's got pocket inside. Really cool. I'm gonna wear that a lot. This next one is like, I've never bought anything from this brand before, and I didn't even follow this brand. I just kind of popped up and I saw this jacket and I just bought it instantly. It's from a brand called J. Caesar, which I don't actually know where they're based. I think this is just called the zipper jacket or something, but it is insane. It is this like textured cotton fabric, like jacquard fabric, which is probably some of the coolest fabric I've ever seen. And it's got this really big neck. So it's like a massive funnel neck, which I feel like is very on brand for Japan. So I'm gonna be wearing this like all the time. It is probably the comfiest jacket I've ever owned as well. The inside is like this rayon silk, it's like when you put on a suit jacket, that's what it feels like, the inside. So it's gonna be so comfortable. I just can't get over this fabric. It is probably some of the coolest fabric I've ever seen. And the last piece on the list is a jacket from Mutimer. It is probably my favorite Australian brand. Like, if I had to pick an Australian brand to only buy from them to fill up my wardrobe, I feel like it would probably be Mutimer. Their jackets are crazy. I saw this jacket, I could not say no. It was coming home with me. It had to. It is their green surplus jacket, which is like their take on like a military jacket, which is so cool. So cool. Also, it's a funnel neck. That's all 3 jackets I bought are actually funnel necks, which is crazy. But it is like one of the coolest jackets ever. It's got so many pockets. It's got like pockets on the sleeves, 2 pockets on the chest, 2 waist pockets. It's got pockets inside. So cool. It's either this or the JC, the jacket, which is my favorite. But I don't know. I can't choose. I'm gonna be wearing them both a lot. And that is it for all the pickups. I actually cannot believe that I'm going to Japan in a couple of days. We've been planning this. I think we bought our airline tickets in June 2025, and it's April 3rd, 26, which is crazy. It has been a very long time, a lot of planning, a lot of saving, a lot of stress, but we have finally actually made it. It's in 2 days, which I actually just cannot wrap my head around it. I've been trying to get to Japan for probably like 4 years now, and it's just never worked out. So I'm very, very excited. Very excited for the shoot tomorrow as well. These shorts have also been something that have taken a very long time, and it's cool to see it finally come to fruition, and we can put a bow on it, drop them, and hopefully you guys like them. So yeah, I will see you guys at the shoot tomorrow. Alright, as you might be able to tell, I am at the airport. The shoot yesterday went really well. I ended up not really filming a lot because obviously I was using my camera, but it went really well, as much as I was stressed before because, obviously we're planning Japan and I didn't have as much time to plan the shoot as I felt. I think it went really well, and I ended up doing pretty much the same prep as I usually do, so yeah, I'm pretty stoked with how that came out. Yeah, as soon as I got home from the shoot, I literally just had to start packing straight away. So I was absolutely exhausted last night, but had a really good sleep, and now we're at the airport ready to go. I'm actually really happy that I did shoot yesterday, because that means I've got so much stuff to edit. So this flight is going to go like really fast, because I'm just going to be editing the whole time. If I finish it before this vlog is out, I'll throw some photos up here, and if not, then just go look at the Instagram eventually.
Very, very excited. Let's go to Japan.
Literally, my baggage has got flagged at every stop. My check-in, they said it was too heavy and I had to wait for customer service, which we had to wait around for like 45 minutes. Finally got through, and then we go through security. I get flagged because I accidentally left my belt on, so I had to get frisked. My check-in luggage got flagged. My personal sling bag got flagged, and I had to check because I had all my camera equipment and stuff in there. So hopefully the bad luck ends there while we're still in Australia.
I was fine. I went straight through.
Well, the next time we see you, we will be in Japan. So, bye.